Hello everybody, my name is Jake and welcome to a Kerbal Space Program tutorial for asparagus staging. Two reasons I made this video. Let's get right to it. One, because there's a method, a great fuel conservative method in your Kerbal Space Program. It's been around for a while, but I just never really paid attention to it, which shame on me because it's amazing. It's great, and I use it all the time now. I guess I first did my first flight with it about a few days ago, and I've loved it since. And I thought it was complicated to make, but it's not at all. It's quite easy actually. And second reason I made this is for Dan Nerd3, and he just released a video as of May 14th. He released a video, Nerd3 plays Kerbal Space Program. And so I read the comments and a lot of people want him to do a series on it. So I decided if he's going to do a series, I'll try my best to help him out. And so yeah, asparagus staging. It's a great, as I said, method of fuel conservation. And so let's go ahead and sit down, class, and let's learn the lesson. So here I have the asparagus staging tester. And this is in asparagus staging mode. And so basically what asparagus staging is, it feeds, this only works with boosters, I think. Not solid rocket boosters, but just boosters, whether they're liquid or solid rocket. And boosters are basically what carry up the middle part of a craft up. So yeah, that's what it's called, boosters. But so this is asparagus staging. I mean, look at it, and if you look at it from one side or another, it kind of looks like an S. That's what I think what it looks like. But basically, you have the middle, which is the main rocket. Then you have 1A. I'm trying not to make this really complicated. This is just how I decided to do it, label them. You got 1A, 2A, and 3A. Then you got, 1B, 2B, and 3B. Hopefully my mouse is enabled. It's probably not, but you can see the little green highlights or whatever. So, yeah, it's basically a bunch of fuel lines. The first one, this one, drains out of fuel, but it's also losing more fuel faster because it's sending fuel over to this one. And so, well, you'll see. You'll see. It's pretty awesome. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take out the fuel lines. The fuel lines are the basic structure of asparagus staging. So let's take out the fuel lines. That one and the last one. Alright, so this is not asparagus staging. Fuel lines are what change something mediocre to something great with fuel lines, like I just said. So let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and launch this. I'm not going to save it, just launch it. Dun 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 dun. What time is it? Alright, sunrise. And so, oh yeah, there it is. Wait for the sun to pop out. On a brand new era of asparagus staging. We have Adam Carbon. This is taking a while. There we go. Alright, we got the glare. Alright, so let's go. Let's turn on SAS. Full throttle. And yeah, we had the middle one activating too. So let's go. Basically what we are going to do is we're going to see how high up this one can get. Just going straight up. Not going to do a gravity turn or anything. Just go straight up. Are they about to go out? Yes, they are actually. So can we even reach 150? Yes, we can. That's beautiful. Lower the thrusters a bit. The reason that you can lower the thrusters the farther you get up is because the closer you are to the planet, the mass, there's denser air. So that means that it requires more thrust to get past. It's not because it's underpowered, it just needs more of a push to get through. So the higher you're up, the less air there is, so it requires less thrust to push you up. So yeah, little science fact of the day. Alright, so we're going to reach 225 kilometers. A little more, almost 226. Let's just keep it at 225 because I'm OCD and I want to keep it at a quarter. Let's do that. Let's just release them. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right. Let's wait till we get to the apoapsis. All right, there we go. Time warp to the apoapsis. All right, now we're falling. That looks really cool. Oh wait, that's the vulture debris. Just ignore that. Some of my previous ships. Is that it? Yep, debris. All right, so now we're gonna turn off SES and we're just gonna lean a little north. So when we decouple, we're not going to ram our command pod into the ship. So let's time warp back to where it gets a re-entry. Entering the atmosphere, we are slowing down because there's more air, like I said. Oh, and there's the re-entry burn. All right, let's flip this another way. All right, decouple. Oh, I love that. That just looks awesome. There we go. And blah blah. Land safely. You're a hero. Not really. You're just a demonstration. And now we're going to load up this except with the Asparagus staging. And let's see how high up we can get now. At the end, I will also do a tutorial on this, so don't worry, Dan, if you are watching this. So let's launch it. Shout out from Texas, state of Texas. You live in London, right? I think so. Yeah. So, all right, this is Asparagus staging, and you'll see how effective it is. It may not look effective at first, but it's amazing. So let's go. Oh, there's the moon. The moon kind of looks like the Death Star from over here. Oh, that's no moon. Let's see. Yep, still morning. So let's turn SAS on, put our throttle. Yeah, I'll put it right there. And release. Lower a bit. Alright, now you can see that some of the liquid fuel is actually draining faster. It is this. This is draining faster because it has less fuel, because most of that fuel is going to this one. So, yeah, I don't think that's complicated enough, so I think that's easy to understand. There we go, we're dropping that. Let's just raise our throttle a little bit for no apparent reason. Actually, no, just kidding. Let's lower it. I was not decelerating. And so, yeah, now these are draining fuel faster because their fuel is going to this one. Let's wait for those to drop. Let's get our resources open. Goodbye. Adios. Alright, so now you'll see that these are lasting longer than the other ones. Reason being is because it has all that fuel, that extra fuel from the other ones. Don't know why there's an emphasis on fuel, but whatever. So there we go. Let's lower our throttle a bit because we're getting higher up. And when are you about to go out? About to go out now. There we go, and see how that instantly refueled our middle tank. There's quite a good reason for that. And I believe that's because that leftover fuel that couldn't get inside the container, because I think the container, like, there's too much fuel that wouldn't fit inside that one container, so it went into this one. That does not make sense. I'm just going to stop talking now. So let's do this. Fuel is almost out. Let's decrease a bit, so that we are still accelerating. There we go. Speed up time, I guess, if you want. Looking good. Hey, look, 3.33. 3 threes. Clocks. Or numbers, I mean. Whatever. Alright, less than 100 units of fuel left. Just decrease a bit. 2 kilometers a second. And let's give it one final push. There we go. Now, let's check our map. Whoa, wait a second. This one got to like right here, right? 125? Ho, 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 ho. Look at that. 1,960 kilometers. That's... I guess I over-exaggerated when I said 5 times. But yeah, it's twice its size. Twice its size, twice its length. To me, that's amazing. Just simple way to save fuel and get yourself farther than you needed to. Last time I did this, I got up to the moon for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna try this again, except without that final thrust. Maybe that changed something. So, yeah, you guys don't have to see the whole thing. I'll just fade to it. Okay, we're back. You're not gonna see the whole flight because that'd be kind of boring. But I just want to show you that I am using Asparagus staging. It's the same thing, not changing anything at all. Let's get it up, and yeah. Okay, so fuel is almost out. I was kidding about the fade thing. I decided to just time warp, speed it up for you, and look at that, 5 million. I realized that it's all on how you control the throttle. What I said about keeping it at the lowest or you're still accelerating, that's BS. Yeah, it's a learning lesson for everybody today, isn't it? So I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's in flight. Oh, I wanted to get up to the Apple Apps. Whatever. So I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so let's build this thing from scratch. So let's open up a new one. Let's get out just the Command Pod Mark 1. Lower it up. Lower it up. That doesn't make sense, Jake. Oh, whatever. Alright, so let's get out a decoupler, just because I want to. Yeah, that's a mod. It's still a decoupler, just looks different. But yeah, just in case you were wondering. Let's get out an SAS. Let's get out a Rockomax brand adapter 02. I use that. It just looks a lot better. This is also another mod. It doesn't change the fuel at all. It's just this. It's just that. It just puts it into one. So if you do the math, you can go into your own game and do the math of these. It equals the same amount of fuel. But let's go over to the engine. We'll be using the main cell liquid engine for the Rockomax. Put that there. Before we forget, let's put a parachute we're just going to use as the Mark 1, Mark 16 parachute. And put that on there. Alright, now what we're going to do is go to structural, whatever. Right, and put your symmetry mode on 6. And get out the TT70 radial decouplers. And put them like so. And now go back to propulsion. And you get the FLT800 fuel tank. That's what I use, just for this example. And slap that right on the radial decoupler. And then go to your engines and get the... It won't even show me what it's called. What's it called? It's not going to show me at all. It's basically the smaller version of the LB230. So put that on there. And there we go. That is the design, except this is not Asparagus staging. Let's just put on some aerodynamic nose cones. Oh wow, that was the name, aerodynamic nose cone. I did not think that was the actual name. So now this is what Asparagus staging is all about. It's about fuel lines, fuel ducts. So, as I said before, 1A, 2A, 3A, 1B, 2B, 3B. And so as you can see that with 1A and 1B, they are symmetrical. They are exact opposites. Same with 2A and 2B, and same with 3A and 3B. You have to keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be 6 symmetry too. It could be, I think any symmetry will do, besides 2. Duh. So let's put a fuel duct from this one to this one. Also, these are not like struts. These also depend where you put them. If I put this right there to there, frick, that didn't work. If I put this right there to there, that's gonna mean, you see these arrows? It's gonna mean that this is draining fuel to that. So this is really important not to mess anything up. Make sure the arrows are in the right place. Put the fuel ducts there, and then put another fuel duct on the one that you just put a fuel duct on, to 3A. And now 3A, what you're going to do, you're going to put a fuel duct, except it's not going to go to 1B. It's going to go to the main engine. Put a fuel duct going there. So it should look like that. They're going that way. The fuel is going from right to left and then to the middle. And then you're just going to do the same with the other side. Over here. First you're going to put it on... Where is it? Yeah, 1B. Duh. Alright, then you're going to put it on 1B. I had a brain fart. Make sure the arrows are facing the right way. Put them on each other. And then when you get to 3B, do the same as you did with 3A and connect it. So look like that. See that? just like so. And that's the easy part out of the way. And now this is kind of, it's not hard, but it's really time consuming, I guess you could say. So what we're going to do is we're going to open 3 new stages, or 2, my bad. 2 stages. Let's just bring the main engine down to the bottom one, should we? I don't know, I'll test that. I'll test that later. But as for now, I'll just put the main engine, it'll go off with the separate engines. And it's probably actually be more fuel conservative if you put these going first, but anyways, let's keep going with the program. Alright, so now you're gonna have to look. You have to look, you have to make sure that the first ones to decouple are the first ones, 1A and 1B. Yeah, there is a reason why they're called 1A and 1B. So let's see, just click on one so you can see which one is which. Click on all these so they're not so green. Alright, so that first one is that, so let's bring that down there. Now we're going to check it again. Alright, check it again, now we have to find this one right there. So where is that? Right there. Alright, bring that down with that. Now for these, we're going to find these 2 opposites. So let's find this one. Oh, we can just highlight that, alright. Yeah, so it's that one. No, don't bring your whole friends. Don't bring all your friends. Alright, bring that down, which is that one. And which one is this one? Right there. Alright, so now you'll see that there are 3 stages, where the first stage, which is the 1A and 1B, because they're going to go out faster because they're giving fuel to these. So these will be the first ones to decouple. Let's just make sure these green ones that are highlighted right now should light up. Yep. Check the other ones. Yep. And the last ones, of course. Yep. Alright, so there you go. You have made an asparagus staging launcher. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Let's check it out. Put some... What are these called? Yeah, stability enhancers. And let's launch it. Yes, clear the launch pad and proceed. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and put SAS on and then raise the throttle to about that middle line. And hit space. And so these will be draining fuel faster. Because, as I said, they're transferring fuel to all the other ones. Wait for those to go out. Once those are out, click space. Goodbye. Let them crash on the Kerbals that are watching it. Land on them. Yep. Yes, indeed. So the next ones to go out are these. And it's really clever, actually, because it's keeping it symmetrical. Well, it has to if it wants to stay in flight. Keeping it symmetrical and bringing fuel to the whole ship. Wait for these to go out. Elevator music. And let those go out. Yay, and then you can just sell this one to the top. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about asparagus staging, please leave them in the comments. Dan, Nerd³, I hope you watched this. If you did, thank you. Shout outs from Texas. And if you do a Kerbal Space Program series, I hope you enjoy it. I think the fans definitely will. And yes, thank you for watching. Thanks, everybody.